Nice.
Hey everyone, good morning.
Hi, Snisha. Hi, everyone.
Hi Vedi.
So, all the guys who are in the call, please make sure your friends are there. You can call them if they are missing from this call. We'll start it in 4 minutes. And also, you can share the YouTube live stream with your friends. I have pasted the link in the chat. If they want to see you pitch your projects live to the judges, you can share that.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, Neha. Good morning.
Vedi, do we have a order in which teams will present and do they know?
Yes, so we have come up with an order. It's just a random order based on
Okay.
the ideas submitted, the time when they were submitted. So once everybody joins, I'll flash them on the screen. Everybody get to know the order.
Awesome.
Not sure. Do we have Sanjali already here?
Hmm, let's see. Yeah, we don't, but she's online. She should be on in like a minute.
Okay, great. I still see total like 13 participants in the final teams. I'm sure we have more than 25. So guys, please make sure your team members are here. Call them, ping them. And if they live in the same hostel, wake them.
Hello.
Hi
Hi,
Anusha.
Hello,
Anusha.
ma'am. It's just one of my teammate is currently unavailable as she was writing a government exam today.
Oh,
So she can't able to attend.
okay. But just make sure when the team is presenting, it's not a hindrance. We totally understand the examinations are also important, but the role has been equally divided. And also, just while presenting, let us be clear on what was her role while you worked on the project, so that we have clarity how the team worked on that.
Okay.
Great. I see students are joining in. So maybe considering we are on time, I'll just quickly walk through what the entire structure of this day is. So we'll just start with basic introduction, introducing our judges here. We have the top five teams also. Each of the team, once we have the judges, both the judges on here, each of the team will be expected to come on camera and present their pitches. You will get 10 minutes to present your pitch or to your presentation. I know many of you questioned whether you can project your website or application. So just make sure you can do that in the limited time frame of 10 minutes. You can go ahead and present whatever you think is best to give away your pitch. So, but make use of those 10 minutes only. This will be followed by 5 minutes Q&A by the judges. We have two panelists and both of them or one of them will be reaching out to you. It is always recommended that it should be a team presentation, and whichever area that question falls under, that person comes on camera and answer the question. It will be good to see all the team members coming together for this pitch. After that, we have like five teams. We'll have 15 minutes. It might take maximum to us like 1.5 hours. Post that, judges will take around 10 to 15 minutes to just juggle with each other, try to come up with our winners. When we say winner, please note we are considering all top five who are there in this presentation in this round as winners only. It just we have to give some ranking, some orders to the five teams. All of you are eligible to our winner certification as well as prize money. So don't get too disheartened. It's just something that we have to ensure that it's a competition. So a ranking is supposed to be there, and this is how it will be. So, but yes, all top five teams are our winners already. It's just the order will be announcing after the presentations have been made. During that time, what we'll do is we'll have like quick 15 minutes when we want all the team members to come on camera, give their feedback, and it can be as brutal as you want to be. If you had any issues, feel free to share that. We are open to the feedback so that we can improve our next edition. And also we'll have like quick photo session with everybody on camera so that we can use it to show to the show on our LinkedIn page. We'll tag you guys also. You can also post it on your LinkedIn page. So having said that, these are the five teams we have: Sankalp Setu, Rapidiva, Step Overroad, Bits of Mayhem, and Sparklers. Amazing names here. And good to have you guys here. Your five projects were some of the exceptional projects which the judges found should be definitely be there for the pitch. They would like to hear more about your projects and how you came up with this idea. If you're coming up with a solution, how do you plan to implement it? So just try to make sure you're covering end to end all the criteria which are provided in your document and in the criteria guidelines which are shared with you before that. With that, we have Snigdha and Sanjali Pure from WWT. They are the panelists here. I see Snigdha already here. So Snigdha, if you'd like to introduce yourself, just wave hi to the students.
Sure, Vedi. Thank you so much. And I think Sanjali is also here. But hi, everybody. I'm Snigdha Bharadwaj. I'm a data science manager at Worldwide Technology. I've been in the data science space for more than 10 years now. I've been with Worldwide for 7 of those. It's been an incredible journey for me to be part of the data science space even today, I think, given the kind of rapid development we see in the space. I've been involved with the hackathon even last year, even this year, and it's been an amazing experience. I see incredible ideas coming up. And as I think Vedi mentioned, all of you are already winners, I would say. Like more than 700 odd ideas submitted, you made it to top five. I think it's incredible. I wish I had that confidence when I was that young. But I'm really looking forward to, I think, talking to everybody and just listening to the incredible pitches that you all have. Yeah, all the best.
Thank you, Snigdha.
Thank
Do
you,
we have
ma'am.
Sanjali?
Yeah, hi everyone. Good morning. So first of all, congratulations to all. You did a wonderful job. I mean, I agree with Snigdha that out of 700, you made it, and we are glad that we got an opportunity to judge you. So my name is Sanjali Pure. I'm in WWT. I work as a project coordinator. It's been 3.5 years I'm working with WWT. And overall, I have 6+ years of experience in project management. I work on infrastructure services projects. So yeah, so this is the first year I'm working with Snigdha on Hackathon, and it was a wonderful journey to work with everyone. So yeah, so all the best, guys.
Thank you so much, Sanjani. Do we have anybody else from WWT?
I don't think.
I don't think so, Vedi.
Okay, great. So these are the teams we have, and this is the order. Just go through this, look at this, so that you know your team names against the slot that is provided. I know we mentioned that we were hoping that it will take around 15 minutes for everybody to get settled in. But I think we still it's 10:05. We can start early also if everybody is okay. And we will start with team AIWH 984. So, just quick instructions for everybody. The teams who will start, we have a timer here. It's a 10 minutes timer. At 9 minutes, one of my Tina Soni, who is also here, she will maybe interrupt in between to just give you a reminder that you need to wrap up now so that we don't overshoot. And then at 10 minutes, we will stop the reminder. You will be asked to move to the Q&A section, and all the teams are required to be on camera. It's always good to have speaker to see the speaker as well when they're presenting the pitches, and you should have the right to share your screen as well. With that, I will stop sharing the screen, and the team 984, if you guys can come on camera, the team lead could actually start it, introduce their team, and then they can start their pitch.
Yes. Hello everyone. I'm Adire. Can you see me? Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, we can see you and you're.
Okay, awesome. So we are team 984, which is Rapidiva. And yeah, can I present my screen? Can we start?
Yes, please do.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, is it visible?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, awesome. Cool. Okay. Can we start?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, awesome. So actually, I'm going to introduce the presentation. So yeah, hi everyone. Good morning. I'm Adire, and this is Team Rapid Diva, which is Team 984. And today we're going to present about our topic, which is basically our team is based on 6 passionate women. And this project didn't just feel like a team effort; it was more like sisterhood. And now let's look more into our Rapid Diva project. So how this project was born upon was basically on Women's Day this year, which was March 8th, 2025. Our Tamil Nadu CM, Chief Minister, launched 100 pink autos in Chennai, driven by women and meant to cater female passengers, offering a safer and also reliable travel mode of transport. And there was a missing link in this project, which was basically there was no specific app introduced or developed for this project to support them or initiate their empowerment, even through financially. So after personally talking to the pink auto drivers, we realized that they needed an app, and not just for ride bookings, but also for gaining financial independence. And therefore, Rapid Diva was born. And it's just not a transport app. It is a tool to enhance their safety, earnings, and also financial literacy through ethical AI. So, because while mobility is just the start, the economic independence for women is the destination. Now, let's look more into Rapidiva. Okay, on to Teja.
Okay. So project Rapidiva focuses mainly on three things: safety concerns, exposure to the financial tools, and decision making. There is no dedicated platform that exists till now, combining the mobility, safety, and empowerment all in one solution. So our app features Pink Auto Booking, book rides that is driven by trained women, and also detect and suggest safest path using data, and also a financial personalized board which calculates the expenses and incomes and analyzes it. And for the safety concern, we have like live tracking. We can share your location to the trusted contacts and you can track your life. So Rapidiva is an exclusive app for women riders and women pink auto drivers. And other features that has is like the safety travel, earning opportunities, and the smart financial decisions.
Okay, so I'll be
Now
here to talk
moving on
about
to
the
the alchemy
data.
methodology.
Yeah, so I'll be here to talk about the data architecture and the flow. So we have four data streams to be considered here. First would be the ride logs, which computes the distance, frequency, and the earnings by the driver. And second one would be GPS telemetry, and that has everything to do with maps, route safety, and geospatial clusters, which is basically like in Google Maps when you are going through a route, it shows orange, red based on the traffic. That is GPS telemetry, and that is included here. And third one would be NLP, natural language inputs, and we use that for chatbot. And fourth would be structured feedback loops. So the data lifecycle of this app would be first ingestion, cleaning, and feature engineering, model interface, and recommendations. So these five steps are carried out through the structured feedback loops, and that is carried out by IVR and app engagement. And finally, we are hosting the front end, and we have coded it via React and Tailwind CSS. We have used Fast API and Firebase, and we also have all the inference models are using TensorFlow Lite, and that is for optimized mobile deployment, ensuring accessibility, and also making user more tolerable with the app. And next, we have several models. Other next slide, please. Thank you. So next we have three main categories in which we can classify all the financial models or route optimized models over here. So first we have a credit scoring model, and that is through random forest supervised training. They compute the behavioral vectors, and that is used here to check the ride regularity, temporal income stability, and chatbot interaction entropy. And second category in which the AI models are classified is route optimization. So we have unsupervised k-means model. So we have all learned in AI that k-means means basically it takes a value and it retrieves the closest value to it. So that's what's done here. And this is used for clustering right patterns by frequency and also computing the safety metrics. And the third category would be intent recognition. So we have intent recognition basically for language switching. We have both English and Tamil in our app so that the drivers can easily be educated or handle the app very well. And this enables low literacy financial education. So yeah.
So yeah, let's take a quick, walkthrough of how the user interacts with the Rapidiva. So we designed this to be extremely intuitive and inclusive. We didn't just build an app; we built the trust, and everything from layout to language is centered and around how women actually use the technology. It's not only about how they think they should. So from user perspective, like everything is designed to be simple, and the app uses an icon-based UI and a voice first Tamil chatbot. So ensuring it's accessible even for the first time smartphone users. So riders can also track their journey in real time. So share update with the trusted contacts and feel safer with AI suggested routes. And then Rapidiva isn't just a ride booking app. It's a platform built by women for women to solve real challenges and independence. around safety mobility. So it also gives us financial independence also. So and then our core business value lies in personalizing financial dashboards and credit scoring based on the daily ride patterns. So yeah, the true strength of Rapidiva lies not just in the app's functionality, but in the transformational business value it offers at scale. So at its core, Rapidiva empowers women, both drivers and riders, with safety, income, and independence. So yeah, I'll be closing on this.
So I'm going to be talking about the game plan that we follow, the deployment, and how we integrated it to our app. So first is the tech stack in the left corner. We already talked about the front end, the back end, and the AI ML features. So one part that we didn't talk about was the IVR and the USSD. So the IVR allows users to interact with the phone system through voice commands. So when we get those automated customer support calls, like press 1 for sales, press 2 for support, etc. So that's what IVR is. And a USSD is used by mobile phones to communicate with telecom operator servers. So one question that our mentor asked us while we were interacting was, what part of this app does not need internet access? So these features would be those features that do not require internet access. And our development strategy, or per se our marketing strategy, would be to actually go physically talk to these drivers and explain them about the app, go to their unions, their RTOs, and also community onboarding sessions with the auto stands itself, and like discussed before, the feedback loop that was talked about. And like the previous slide explained, the ease of use, it's super user friendly, which is including the voice English to Tamil translation. The chatbot, especially the entire website, can be in Tamil. So that's very nice for the users. And that's all for the deployment right now. So next slide.
Coming to our recommendations and further plan, from our research, we found that over 60% of these drivers do not use digital wallets or banking apps, and most of them have low formal education, but they are slightly openness to voice-based tools, especially in the local languages. So our platform focuses on providing the following criteria like peer learning and demo based onboarding, making technology accessible even for non-tech users, and coming to the multilingual language guidance to break down the language barriers, and finally AI powered detection and driver upskilling academy to ensure safety and growth. From a technical perspective, our lightweight AI model can run efficiently on low cost Android devices, predicting repayment behavior and supporting alternate credit sourcing. This means our solution is both inclusive and scalable. Looking ahead, we plan to expand to more cities and states, integrating with self-help groups and government platforms, and add models for microinsurance, saving pathways, and career pathways. Continuing refining our app through user feedback and local onboarding campaigns. Our goal is simple: empower women drivers with the tools they need to thrive safely and independently in a digital economy. Thank you.
Great. All right. Great presentation, people. I can start with a couple of questions and then let Sanjali chime in as well. More on the technical side of things, I think you talked about a AI-based scoring model, right? You used a supervised random forest essentially for it. What is that one? Is that something that you've already built or tested on a smaller data set? And
Actually, that is we tried implementing some of the data sets. Actually, we have a couple of AI models over here, and by a couple mean I have about 7 AI models to be implemented into the backend. And we ran about 3 of those, but I've been getting a little problems with accuracy, me and my team. So one model we got 66% accuracy, and the rest the same. We've been using smaller data sets, like we include pd.data frame, and we include it there itself. We have not taken any major data set.
so, accuracy aside, I think just for the credit scoring bit, right? Is there a model that you've used for credit scoring or creating a credit score for people based on?
Right now, we have 2 models that we have ready to show. First is a loan approval model. It predicts the approvability of the loan. And second would be interest rate, and that is through regression.
So,
Yeah.
for the loan approvability, what kind of features did you include in the model? The accuracy part aside, I'm not concerned about the accuracy, but what kind of features did that model include?
Okay, so we first took into account the loan amount, credit score, monthly income, and any past irregularities, and then the tenure months in which the loan would be repaid. So, and we included a small sample data frame into it, and then we used that to calculate.
Got it. All right, makes sense. Uh, Also, you talk a little bit about feedback loops helping to improve the app, right?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate a little bit on it in terms of, like, I understand the chat feature and people providing feedback on whether this was a good response or a bad response, essentially how you can do with chat GPT. How
Yeah.
about the credit scoring model? You also say that you can improve the credit scoring model with feedback, but how would people provide feedback on the credit scoring model? Like, is this is a bad credit score? Because that requires a lot of understanding, right? Even right now, if I get a civil score, let's say for my, I don't know exactly what is the difference between 800 and 810. Like, how do I know that I should get a 810 instead of a 800?
So first, more than you giving the feedback input, because you know how the regular feedback input is, you type into a text box and then you send it to the. But here it would be tracking all of your user movements. So, have you heard of A or B testing in apps?
Yeah.
So it's the same way. We let a user interact with the app. We record how much ever data, where they are clicking, where they are where they have issues going through with the app, and that would be recorded. And for the credit score, it would be basically matched. So there would be some that are we are getting as a prediction output, right? And that would be matched with real time, and like that we are will be navigating through.
Got it. All right. I think one last question in terms of recommending what routes to probably take, right? You have a dashboard which shows that these are the most, let's say, earning routes or high value routes. How do you balance between safety and the value of driving on that route?
So, in terms of safety, actually, we have to include the population of that area. If it's more populated, it's safe. And also, we thought of including a male or female distinguisher through phone calls or through facial recognition.
Okay.
So, that would probably improve the safety thing. And we also have an emergency call button inbuilt in the app, and it will be very easy to access. So if there is any emergency or any mishaps, then they can easily alert the nearby police.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's all I had. Sanjali, over to
Yeah.
you.
Yes, thanks, Nigna. So, I would like to understand one thing from engagement perspective, how you're going to engage Pink auto unions or government departments. Do you have any specific plan for the deployment, or what kind of strategies you are using to engage them?
I think your voice was not clear, ma'am. Can you repeat your question?
Okay. Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I would like to understand from engagement perspective how you're going to engage pink auto unions or government departments for deployment. So do you have any specific plan for the engagement?
For now, pink autos don't have any form of communication through internet. When we interviewed a few auto members, they said that they only get their business through phone calls or through neighbors, through known people. So I feel like engagement, when we talk about engagement, we would also have to go to their method, which is going to physically talk to them. And I feel like communication, just going from one person talking to one person and them sharing the app, would work really well because that's the method they're using right now.
Okay. And any specific strategy to engage the government departments?
So right now, there's actually being a pink auto app developed by the government, but it's not like out yet for the public, but it's in the process of development. So I feel like our app wouldn't be connecting with the government. It would just be for the drivers, because we want to not just focus on them booking an auto, but also them being financially literate. So that's our focus.
Okay, sounds good. And also, do you have any specific KPIs that you are using to measure success beyond income? So let's say safety incidents or financial planning adaptation. So what kind of KPIs you are using?
I'm sorry, ma'am, your voice cracked again. Can you repeat the
Oh, is
question?
it? It's. I'm not audible, Snigdha.
No, it's fine on my end. Might be a
Oh,
Might be a
okay.
network issue for me, but can you repeat that, ma'am?
Okay, all right. Yeah, so I wanted to ask you regarding KPIs. So, what kind of KPIs you are using to success beyond income? Let's say, for example, there are safety incidents or financial planning adaptation. So, do you have any specific KPIs which you are measuring?
For now, I think you talked about safety. So when it comes to safety, maybe there can be like rides per the morning shift and like the night shift. And we can also talk about autos actually have like emergency button installed to them, and we also have a one for the app. So I feel like that's for safety. And you talked about KPIs, which is like would be I think would be the average rides and the finance that they're making.
Okay, understood. Yeah. So, I'm good, Snigdha.
Thanks, Anjali. Thanks, Team Rapidiva.
Thanks, team. Good
Thank you
job.
so much, team. And it was a great idea, especially in nowadays we have seen there's so much focus on regional work, regional language. So yeah, great job. Now we have the other team, AIWH 751. I would request the team lead to start introducing your team and start the pitch. I hope all are on camera.
Yes.
Great.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Neha Sarkim, and we are Team 751. So, before we begin, I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers, mentors, and judges of this incredible women centric hackathon. This isn't just a project, it's a piece of our passion. So, buckle up because what you're about to see isn't just a code, it's a solution with soul. Welcome to Sankalp Setu. सोच से संकल्प तक संकल्प से सफलता तक sankalp means resolution and setu means the bridge. So I would like to start off with a very simple story. Imagine a woman in rural Rajasthan who knows how to stitch beautiful garments but doesn't even know how to register a business. She has the skills but not the system. There are millions like her across India. Sankalp Setu is just for her. Despite having the talent and ideas, most women in rural and semi-urban India struggle to, start their business due to lack of awareness of the schemes, no structured guidance, digital illiteracy, and language barriers, and zero personalized mentorship. Existing solutions don't speak our language, literally and emotionally. Our multilingual AI powered platform is scalable, inclusive, and ready for national adoption.
Rajasthani woman's story is not unique. There are millions of women like her across India, skilled, driven, and full of ideas, but held back by barriers they can't cross alone. They have never heard of government scheme meant for them. They have no mentors, no guidance, and no tools to build a business. Many struggles with language barrier, digital illiteracy, and low confidence. And while NGOs and government support systems exist, the process is still complex, fragmented, and out of reach, especially for the first time women entrepreneurs. This is more than just a problem, it's a missed opportunity for millions of dreams. And that's why we are here to change with Sankalp Setu.
Our platform is grounded in four key pillars:
First, we offer multilingual voice and text input for business ideas. Users can share their ideas using voice or text in their own regional language. This breaks down tech and language barriers, making the platform inclusive for non-tech savvies and low illiteracy individuals. Second, we provide a feasibility score and personalized business advice. Based on inputs like the user's location, experience, capital, and target sector, we calculate a feasibility score out of 10. Along with the score, we offer actionable business advice to help users improve and execute their ideas more effectively. Third, a financial support guidance system recommends relevant government schemes and grants to users who lack funding. We explain eligibility in simple terms and assist users in navigating the often confusing application processes. And finally, we facilitate NGO collaboration and mentorship. The platform connects users with trusted NGOs for mentorship, local support, and hands-on guidance. This ensures ongoing help that's tailored to their region and business type.
Now, let's talk about how is Sankalp Setu different from ChatGPT. AI mentoring. Unlike ChatGPT, after providing prompt, it provides us a feasibility out of 10 based on business type, location, experience, capital, target, and sector. Schemes checkout. Users can explore and apply for relevant government schemes right from our platform. NGO real support. We connect users with verified NGOs for on-ground help and guidance, something that ChatGPT doesn't offer. Local language. Our platform speaks the user's language, literally with multilingual support for deeper inclusivity. Dashboard and learning. Sankalp Setu includes a smart dashboard for progress track skill building all in one place. Now, talking about AI ethical and inclusivity, our AI is built with care, bias mitigation, and fairness. It supports multi-Indian languages for better access. It understands local culture and women needs. Transparency and explainability. It gives transparent recommendations, shows confidence scores, privacy and data protection. It protects users' privacy with local data transfer and clear consent.
So now let's talk about real potential impact. Over 50 million women in India have the skills, but they lack the right support. Even if 1% adopt Sankalp Setu, we'll be looking at 5 lakh plus empowered women, thousands of businesses, and a ripple effect that transforms the entire communities. This isn't just a potential, it's a power waiting to be unlocked. Now, we'll be, looking at the future plans and the roadmap. So, as we scale Sankalp Setu, we're just not building features here. We're building a powerful ecosystem. We want to build an advanced personalized planner, smart loan stimulator to risk prediction, target trackers, and AI to suggest profit boosting schemes tailored to their goal. Every tool is designed to guide women through each step of their business. In future, we see Sankalp Setu as a full-fledged networking platform where women just don't sell to consumers, that is B2C, but also connect and collaborate with other businesses, B2B, to scale faster. So this, at the end, would be a one-stop solution where women just don't ask for the ideas, but find support at every single point of building and growing their venture out. And honestly, we believe that there's no better solution for women's financial inclusion than Sankalp Setu.
सफलता के सफर में अब हम देखते हैं कि महिलाएं इसका यूज कैसे करेंगी। सबसे पहले आता है हमारा सिंपल लॉगिन सिस्टम। लॉगिन होते ही सारी महिलाएं डैशबोर्ड पर जाएंगी।
डैशबोर्ड पे वो अपने आइडियाज जो उन्होंने अब तक हमारे साथ सबमिट की हैं वो देख सकती हैं, जैसे और अपना स्कोर देख सकती हैं, जो गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स उनको मैच हुई हैं वो देख सकती हैं। डैशबोर्ड के बाद हम जाते हैं अपने होम पेज पे। होम पेज पे वो हमारी सारे कोर फंक्शनैलिटीज को एक्सेस कर सकती हैं। सबसे पहले है आस्क फॉर हेल्प। हर वुमेन की रिक्वायरमेंट डिफरेंट होती है, किसी को फाइनेंस सीखना है, किसी को फाइनेंशियल रिक्वायरमेंट है, तो किसी को कोई स्किल सीखना है। वो अपनी रिक्वायरमेंट के अकॉर्डिंग एनजीओ ढूंढ सकते हैं और उनसे कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं। ये हमारा एनजीओ मैचर। जिसमें वो अपनी लैंग्वेज में इनपुट दे सकते हैं और आउटपुट भी सेम लैंग्वेज में रहेगा। जैसे कि यहाँ पे मैंने प्रॉम्प्ट दिया है कि मैं हस्तकला बनाना और व्यक्त पोषण करना सीखना चाहती हूँ, दैट इज आई वांट टू लर्न हाउ टू मेक हैंडीक्राफ्ट्स एंड आई वांट टू लर्न अबाउट फाइनेंस। So our NGO matcher has shown the top 5 NGOs that can help the user with the required task. It has also provided the NGO website. The user can visit this website and check out the NGO. Next is our AI business mentor, which again takes the input in user language and gives the output in the same language. Like I have given a prompt that मैं अहमदाबाद में 20,000 रुपए का निवेश करके बच्चों के आयुर्वेदिक साबुन बनाने का बिजनेस करना चाहती हूँ और मेरे को 2 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है सोप मेकिंग का। तो our AI business mentor has judged this based on the business type, the capital, the sector. Like Ahmedabad, they are going for the Lakshya, that is Bachcho, target audience. Then also the Kshetra, which is the business type, and the timeline they are going to invest, which is not mentioned, and also the experience the user has. It has given the output in user's language, a feasibility score, which is 7 out of 10, and it has also provided the reason why it has given such a feasibility score. Like it is written कि आपका 2 साल का अनुभव है तो आप you will perform better, and it has also shown the government schemes which can help the user, which is Mudra Yojana and others if applicable. Also, it has also shown the 5-year business plan, which is Vyapar Yojana, in 5 steps. Like the user can follow this and they can access it in detail if required. And then it has also given some personal advice on how to make the business flourish. Next, the user can like talk about multiple ideas with the mentor. Like they can give different ideas based on their conditions and circumstances, and जो भी आइडिया उनको बेस्ट लगता है या लगता है कि इस पे मैं आगे काम कर सकती हूँ, तो वो आइडिया हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म पे आके अपनी लैंग्वेज में सबमिट भी कर सकते हैं। जैसे यहाँ पे मैंने वही सेम आइडिया गुजराती में सबमिट किया है, तो वही सेम आइडिया गुजराती में एनालाइज होके भी दिख रहा है, वही सेम आउटपुट रहेगा। और वो इसको सबमिट करने के बाद डैशबोर्ड के थ्रू और फीचर्स एक्सेस कर सकते हैं, फ्यूचर में इस बिजनेस के बारे में लर्न कर सकते हैं और जो चाहे मतलब इसमें कर सकते हैं। In last, I would only like to say that Sankalp Setu isn't just a tool, it's a trusted friend who listens, supports, and uplifts women. It's made for Bharat, not just built for India. Thank you.
Great. Great presentation, folks. I think incredible idea. We do need more women entrepreneurs in the society. I think it'll do us all good. So definitely great idea. I can start with a couple of questions. One, you talk about a score, right, that you get after submitting a certain idea. And I know
Feasibility score.
yeah, you get a feasibility score, and you did mention a couple of different KPIs in terms of the capital, how much money you need, or how much experience do you have. Can you talk a little bit more about how this model works? Like, how do I get that 7 on 10? And what does
Like
a 7 even mean?
it evaluates like the business type, which was like the soap making business, the experience, the time the user wants to give. Like some people have in mind कि मैं 5 साल में तो अपना बिजनेस खड़ा कर लूंगी, तो वो कैपिटल भी डिसाइड करके आते हैं कि मेरे पास अभी तो 10,000 ही है तो मैं इससे ही स्टार्ट करूंगी। तो वो सब चीजें वो माइंड में रख के, ये एक एलएलएम है, मतलब एलएलएम का एपीआई यूज हुआ है, तो वो सब चीजें माइंड में रख के एक इवेल्युएशन स्कोर देता है। जैसे कि 7 out of 10 मीन्स like it is quite feasible if you are going to work on it. It has given some personal advices, some government schemes, so user can work upon it and user can make it work. Like that's the feasibility scope.
Got it. But given that it is an LLM, has access to all the data in the world, right? It's not limited
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
ideas in India. So how do you make sure that a 7 on 10, like it might be feasible, let's say in the US, I can submit an idea and it might be feasible in the US, but it might not be feasible in India. So is that something that we're taking care of in the prompt that we're
Yeah.
providing to the LLM
Yeah.
while we're doing that?
Yeah. Also, the location is mentioned, like in Ahmedabad, she wants to send. So I have made sure in the prompting, like I have made sure that it considers only that area, keeps in mind.
Got it. All right. And I think one last question, you also talk about showing the relevant NGOs that you can work with given what your idea is. How does that matching work?
it is simple cosine similarity based on the user's requirement and the NGO providing the service. Like NGO provides financial help and the user requires financial help. So it's like cosine similarity working in the background. Currently, we have used the data of 25 NGOs. I've taken the data from the Google about the NGOs, and like we can integrate more. We have also an NGO registration facility where more NGOs can register. Like Google doesn't have all the local NGOs, right? So the local NGOs can register with our website. Their data will get stored through the registration form. It will get stored in our database, and then the cosine similarity will work even better.
Got it. And I think just one last question. We talk about a voice-enabled feature, right? So how do you make sure that the speech-to-text thing works well in like high noise, low connectivity, rural areas? Of course, it does well in a normal setup where we talk to Google all the time using our phone. But how do we make sure that the accuracy is good in rural areas at the same time?
We have not integrated the voice related feature yet. It's only text based input currently. But the
Got it.
text based is like in any language. In Indian language, if they give the input, they'll get the output in same language.
Got it. Great.
But definitely we would love to implement that in future as well. Yeah.
All right, Sanjari, over to you.
Yeah. So, okay, so I'll basically ask a few non-technical questions, but I would like to understand one thing from technical perspective. So let's say if your AI mentor function is in offline mode. So, I mean, how does it work? Is it entirely dependent on the internet connectivity?
No, I think it's not dependent on internet connectivity. The NGO matcher is fully offline. The AI mentor is maybe on no NGO matcher is definitely offline. AI mentor is online. They would require connectivity for AI mentoring, but the submitting idea part also they'll require the internet.
Okay. All right. And also, there are some areas wherein there is minimal NGO presence. So, in that case, how would your solution impact or adopt or compensate for that matter?
Like you are saying that in some places no NGOs are available,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Or
So
maybe
that
minimal NGO presence.
Okay, so that's not an issue. Some big NGOs they work pan India and they provide support in anywhere in India. So we can help them connect with those NGOs, those that are working like pan India. There is one in Delhi, that's Udyogini Delhi. It works pan India, so they can connect with that NGO and definitely they will help.
Do you have any value proposition to local governments or state level initiatives?
No, currently we have not made any value propositions because it's not complete on our end. We want to integrate the voice feature. We want to make it offline so that it's more beneficial for the rural movement. Like there is no internet connectivity in some places. Also, they are not comfortable in writing or reading. So voice enabled feature, once it gets done, then we can talk about proposing it to government because that's the main point. Like we want them to feel included.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because some women doesn't know how to use phone. They don't have literacy. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yep, I'm good. Good job.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks, team.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, team. It was a lovely idea. And coming from Rajasthan and being in NGO also, so these two aspects definitely clicked me. We have seen many women who definitely need support and coming with an idea of NGO at such a young stage, at such a young age, you are still in colleges. People dream of like big money, big companies, but that's a good idea. So thank you so much. Over to the next team, AIWH878. If you guys can come on camera, a team lead can start introducing their team.
Good morning, everyone. So we are team AIWH787, Stack Overload. Is the screen visible?
Yes, we can see it.
Just this. So let's start with a harsh reality that gave us a push to act. There's a segment of women in our community we have long overlooked, a group that's not just ready to rise but ready to lead. Today, we want to shine a light on them, women who with passion, ideas, and talent, but who are often held back by lack of resources, digital skills, and visibility. Let me give you a real life example. I know one such woman personally. Her name is Sunita. She makes amazing homemade pickles. Her family and neighbors love them, but her market it's limited. She doesn't know how to write a product description. She's never typed in English. She doesn't know how to upload on Amazon or Meesho, and she doesn't want to depend on someone else. Her talent is real, but her access is not. And Sunita is not alone. Over 120 million rural women in India have products to sell, but less than 7% use online marketplaces. Because today's tools is just assume that you can type or read English and navigate apps. But what Sunita can do is speak. In fact, over 70% of rural users prefer voice over text. So we asked, what if Sunita could just speak and everything else was handled? Here we present Udaan. Udaan is a voice AI powered platform that lets any woman list, price, advertise, and sell her product online using just her voice and a smartphone. No typing, no English, no middlemen. Just speak and sell. Let's now see how this actually works.
According to the report of IAMAI, only 7% of rural women entrepreneurs are active on digital selling platforms, not due to lack of talent, but due to language and tech barriers. Udaan is built to break those barriers, thought voice, not clicks. Here's how it works. She starts by uploading a photo of her product and describing it in her own language, like Hindi, Bhojpuri, Marathi, Tamil. Doesn't matter. What you see here is our product description generator in action. Sunita simply speaks and Udaan instantly generate a professional product title and description using AI. It then scans real-time prices for similar items on Amazon and Google and recommend a fair competitive price. Next, with just one voice command or a tap, her product is automatically listed on platforms like Shopify, Flipkart, or Meesho. Over 75% of rural women say complexity in listing is their #1 barrier to online selling. Udaan solves that in a single click. And for promotion, Udaan goes beyond digital ad. It scraps Google for shop and reseller data and sends WhatsApp promotion automatically to local buyers, reaching relevant people instantly. Why WhatsApp? Because over 87% of rural smartphone users use WhatsApp as their primary online tool. We meet them where they already are. When an order comes in, she chooses how to deliver. A family member, if local, then a local delivery partner, or we connect her with a ship rocket or Indian Post deliver to across India or globally. Now here's the smart part. Udaan includes a built-in AI customer agent that respond to buyer messages in her own language in 24/7. So even when she is busy with her home or work, sales doesn't stop. And with our voice-powered business analytics, she can simply ask, कौन सा प्रोडक्ट सबसे अच्छा बिक रहा है, क्या मुझे प्राइस बढ़ानी चाहिए, and Udaan answers here in language.
Now let me walk through you the tech stack. Now this slide presents our fully functional backend prototype built entirely on N8N, showcasing a real end-to-end automated workflow powered by multi-AI agents, not just a design, but a live tested system. At the core is our voice-first multilingual interface enabled by the Whisper API, which converts speech to text in real time across Indian languages. Once the user provides their voice input and product image, both are processed by Gemini 2.5 Flash, which generates a professional context-aware title description using its advanced vision language capabilities. To ensure fair pricing and local relevance, we use the SERP API to fetch real-time market rates and nearby resellers directly from Google. This keeps our sellers competitive and informed. For seamless publishing, we integrate with Flipkart, Meesho, and Shopify through platform specific APIs. Where APIs aren't available, we rely on browser automation for reliable fallback. From input to listing, promotion via WhatsApp, and delivery coordination, every step is automated using N8N, making the system modular, scalable, and production ready. A smart backend designed to support real users at scale.
Okay, so now how we will generate the revenue out of this platform. At Udaan, our core belief is that trust should be earned, not should be charged. That's why our model is simple, affordable, and designed to support women from day one. Unlike most e commerce platforms that take commissions, demand registration fees, or require technical onboarding, every woman gets 7 product listings absolutely free. This includes voice to text, AI powered descriptions, auto pricing, and listing fully supported. This gives her time to learn, earn, and build confidence without paying a rupee. After 7 listings, for any sale made via Udaan's direct channels like WhatsApp promotions or local reseller outreach, we charge a flat 5% service fee, covering listing to delivery everything. Compare that to typical platforms charging 10 to 25% per order. Udaan saves her up to 4x in commission cost. While she lists on Amazon, Flipkart, or Meesho through Udaan, use our service of automated listing. We don't take any commission on her sales, just a small 5 to 10 serviceable fee. This keeps more money in her hands while still giving her national visibility. We help her promote products via auto generated messages to nearby resellers. 10 for 10 shops, 25 for 30, 50 for a wider campaign with analytics plus voice ads. She controls the budget and reaches real local buyers without learning digital marketing. When she ships using India Post or ShipRocket through Udaan, we earn a 10 to 20 backend margin per order, paid by the delivery partner, not the seller, not the women. So she gets professional logistics and we stay self-sustaining win-win. We offer a personal brand identity. This boosts incredibility, helps in repeat sales and costs just $199 per year, far lower than the traditional website or the catalog services. In under a year, Udaan can become a self-sustaining social business, profitable for both the women and for us. Won't pinch their pockets as well. Maximum profit stays with them whose deserves.
Regarding scalability, Udaan starts lean and grows smart. Our prototype runs on low-cost tools like Google Sheets, Whisper API, and N8N, perfect for early pilots with minimal funding. As users grow, we will migrate to scalable cloud solutions like Firebase, ensuring stability for 10 or even 10,000 sellers. Because Udaan is first voice first and not app heavy, we cost low and accessibility is high. Revenue from listings, small commissions, and promotions will be reinvested into cloud infra, smarter AI, and logistic support. We also partner with SHGs, NGOs, and women led cooperatives to onboard users in trusted local communities, driving adoption from the ground up. And well, this isn't just a concept, this is a real problem, and the market is massive. If we empower even 1% of the 120 million rural women with entrepreneurship potential, that's 1.2 million new micro business, and that's transformative. And we believe we have built a solution that truly speaks her language, literally. We call it Udan, which means flight in Hindi, because that's exactly what we are giving her, a flight out of limitations and into opportunity. We are not asking her to adopt to technology, we are adopting technology to her. This isn't just about convenience, it's about creating access, dignity, and economic freedom. Udan isn't just a platform, it's her wings. Thank you.
Great presentation, folks. I have a couple of questions. First off, this image in the background, is this AI generated?
Uh, it is AI generated, and we have made few changes like editing using Canva.
Cool. Yeah, just curious. All right. I think the first question that I have is you talk about a smart pricing algorithm, right? Where the app will suggest what the price of the product should be. So how does that work? Can you elaborate a little bit on that? Because one, does it consider the location? Where is the user trying to sell it? Because a mango pickle can sell for 500 on Amazon, can sell for 100 rupees on Amazon also. I can probably get that at a local store for, I don't know, 150, 200 also. So how does the smart pricing essentially work?
So, ma'am, that's a very important part of our solution. What happens is when a woman lists her product on e-commerce website or before listing, our solution scraps the real-time data. If
Okay.
she's listing it in afternoon, then it will scrap it in afternoon. It will scrap the real-time data from the Google search engine or the Amazon or other e-commerce websites, the similar products, matching the title, description, the reason, everything. It will scrap the real-time data from them. The SERP API, we are using this in our prototype, the SERP API, which will scrap the real-time data from them. And then on the basis of that, we have trained the model and it will predict the price on the basis of that scrap data.
Got it. So is it dependent on what platform I'm trying to list on, or let's say I want to sell mango pickle, right?
Yes, it will be
It's a very different user profile. Meesho is a very different user profile. At least that's what I understand. But does it depend, or do I need to tell the app that this is the platform that I want to list on?
It
No,
is
it will
okay. Yeah,
it will depend on the user platform. It will give you like options to whether you're listing it on Meesho or Amazon. So based on that, you will be suggested the price.
But as a user, if this is the first time I'm trying to do this, how do I know the difference between Amazon and a Meesho?
You don't have to, like the women doesn't have to care about it. We as a platform will take care of it. And for a price prediction, our accuracy is more than 90%.
Got it. All right. Cool. I think one last question, probably from a technical standpoint. How do you differentiate between what is the product name, what is a description, and what is just the category of the product that I'm talking about? If I'm, let's say, using a voice command, right? I want to sell a mango pickle, मुझे उसका नाम ऐसा रखना है. Like, how do you differentiate between mango pickle and, let's say, aam achar as the name of the product in free flowing text? Like, I'm not tagging it or saying that this is the name and this is. So is that something that you've experimented with?
Here we have experimented it. Very first, the image input and the voice input, both are the inputs to the LLM model.
Okay.
Depending on the both. Second, if you think that the generated description is doesn't match your desired description, you can change it. You just have to voice back that change this to this, and the AI will takes care of it.
Okay.
So the entire platform is voice based, voice first, not voice optional. You can communicate with the app as you communicate with another person in your regional language.
Cool. All right. What do you, Sanjari?
Yeah. So, okay, so team, I would like to understand your strategies, how you're going to handle the product logistics. So let's say there is delivery, there is pricing. So once the products are listed, do you have any specific strategies to handle those?
Well, as we have already mentioned in the presentation, that we are going to use a hybrid logistic approach, like for local people, like if he's just my neighbor, we will suggest as the like if the user is putting like on delivery, if he's just my neighbor, we will be ensuring like a family member if possible. Then we will be using local delivery like delivery app or something like that. And then for like different approaches for different locations.
And so basically, the women who are based out of villages, it's quite difficult to convince them to sell their products on, via middleman or maybe on online platform, considering they don't know how to use phones, they don't have internet connectivity. So how you are going to convince them? Do you have any specific plan?
Ma'am, on the basis of the data, more than 120 million women who are skilled to run their business, and more than 75 million women are those who use mobile phones and do digital transactions. That means they have knowledge, a little knowledge about digital world, but they are not using it for their business. So we thought that we could. That's why we are building this solution, and to scale this solution, we are going to approach NGOs who work for women so that through them we introduce our platform to them. And since our platform is very easy to use, it's just only voice based, it won't be difficult for them to understand. It won't take hours or days or trainings to understand how to use this app. It's just a voice based app, so it will scale more and more. And we also think that for very first we will target the regions where women who are more literate, where the literacy rate of women are more. So first we target that reason. Automatically when the women who start onboarding our platform, the platform gain the gain the reach to target to reach more and more audience. Then we will target more and more regions with more Indian regional languages. So on the basis of that, we are planning to scale this platform.
Okay. And from a sustainability point of view, how you plan to sustain this model? I mean, do you have any partnerships or revenue share or government subsidy? Did you think about it?
Well, ma'am, we have already presented it. Like regarding sustainability, what we are using present is very like free of cost and minimal. So initially the listings will be 7 for free. It's more like a freemium app. The features with few features we will be like putting on premium priced, and the core features will be free. After once the revenue gets generated, we will reinvest it. And we are also like partnershiping with, like we are thought of partnering with NGOs and self-help groups, which will make the outreach better.
Okay. And do you have any plan to reach out to government for subsidy or any kind of support from government?
Definitely, ma'am. This will very much helpful for our platform as well. To integrate this platform with government schemes, this will definitely increase our reach to the women.
Okay. All right. Thanks everyone.
Thank you so much.
Great. Okay, thank you guys. Great idea and great presentation. Now would like to call next team, AIWH 896 for their presentation. Make sure to have your video and camera on, guys.
It's now being visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah, okay. Let me start. So good morning, network listeners. Dear bits of math for AIWH 896. So today we here is so delighted to hear the present of idea. Before that, let me introduce my team. I'm so delighted, my few teammates are currently studying and preparing themselves for government and group 4 exams, but they still wanted to attend this because they want to share their thoughts, their ideas on empowering women, which is very, very special to us. So let me tell how the share economy idea was first proposed. You know, the thing is, I have a personal experience. That is, I worked in an NGO, which is called a Siripalil in Chennai. It's a Chennai-based NGO, which is called as Siripalil, in which we have gone for Kanjipuram, a government school, to teach children, to empower them. And there was a child who was crying. She was been crying because she was not able to attend the classes due to her fee structure. She needs to pay for few things, and she doesn't have. And her mother was crying. And it's like, and her head of the NGO has told us that you can contact to us, or you can go. There are many government schemes for you, because she does cleaning, everything, cleaning works, tailoring, weaving, etc. And the thing that she said was, she is illiterate. She doesn't know smartphones. She doesn't know to use smartphones, and she doesn't read English. So the thing is, she never used an app. So that thing has always been haunting me, because working on things, there is some working on going towards advancement technologies, but we forget that there are some people who also need to follow us, and we also have to guide them guide them to make us followers into this better world. So after that and this of this uh, hackathon, I just discussed with my group, and they told us that why not we create something, because she doesn't read English or anything, but she has a one powerful thing, which is a voice and a goal to achieve. So based on that, we can build a better life is what we thought about. So this is the execution summary, which is focused on is we have to create a voice-enabled AI platform to empower the undeserved needs. Our focus, not like as of the first step, we don't want to do them greater things. We want to start the few small things each step that we can take, because for them, taking a loan or doing loans or taking schemes will feel too distant because they can't take high risk. So we want to work on the small features like budget investment plan or expense managers and an assistance, voice enabled assistance, and financial literacy, as well as the healthcare supports. So based on that, the healthcare supports and education pathways to guide them for the needs what we want to show is what it is. So a preliminary analysis was that the 60% of rural women lacks formal financial inclusion, which is been known to everyone. Plus, we just watching many things. But there's one thing they have to focus. That is, they need to have literacy, awareness of the schemes and programs which will overcome the digital barriers they have. So, free economy changes that. So, which is a modular and a personalized dashboard with voice and languages and regional languages, which connects women to any scheme eligibility or saving tools, investments, business plannings, as well as learning support. And we also, as I also volunteer in an NGO, I also wanted to integrate NGO schemes to it. So based on that, they feel safe and secure, because for them, taking a one right decision is the biggest step for them. And for that, we need to assure them safety and security first. And this is what our origin of idea is. So the next slide, the team, please follow back. Hello.
Hello, I'm Yashni. So, slide 3, outcome and methodology. So, we are building a personalized AI system that adjusts based on who the user is and whether a rural mother with no schooling or graduate with a side business. Here we have smart onboarding which understand user background using income, region like rural or urban, literacy level, where a user can read or write, performance, preference, want a job, want to save, and want to learn. So here we have a AI agent like budget coach. Budget coach helps user to plan saving and track daily expenses and stick to goals. Example, if I am earning 5,000 rupees, okay, let's keep 1,000 aside from monthly for my skiing mission. So next is key match. Actually, this helps to find users government subsidized loans or grant that user qualify for based on their profile. So there are many schemes like PM Jan Dan. Actually, if I'm eligible for that, I can apply and use that scheme. Next, Shirum. Actually, it is a safe community hub where women can connect, ask finance questions, and share progresses. Just think of it like a WhatsApp group meets financial support that guided by a AI and mentors. Next, health advisor offers financial tips related to women's health expenses like pregnancy, periodic care, and insurance. Example, if we set aside monthly 150 for women's health needs, it's free for clinic nearby, right? So next, business assessment. So some women want to start a business or grow a business. So this will help. How? It helps to plan and budget, even market. If I want to sell a pickle as a business, even small business also, it helps to track of expenses and suggest pricing and list online. Next, sub supervisor agent. Actually, it is a brain. It connects all other agents and constantly update the dashboard with the relevant info. Example, if the user want to start a business, the supervising agent helps to update budget advice, suggest local women business events, add more mentor options in Serum. Next, key inside an architecture. Actually, we built she economy to reflect real financial culture like rotating shavings in SIGs, which means this app is not just like a tech tool. We designed like real practices followed by the women in India, especially in rural areas. Here, she rooms is a digital chit fund, SHG style. Women can create or join she rooms. She rooms are a community based on savings group inspired by the self-help groups and like a local Kudumba Panam. Like the women want to save the Kudumba Panam, right? So that like that. And what women can do in this, join with friends or neighbors and do a small amounts together to save and take turns withdraw or borrowing just like a rotating saving models. Now, this feature is a culture rotated and makes women trust our app because it is minus what they already do offline. Next, government schemes and subsidy eligibility scanner we have here. They just upload their Aadhaar card or just speak income about their like information. So to get matched with the schemes. So there are many schemes in the right in Tamil Nadu or all over India. So based on that Aadhaar card and speak income, we just like provide some government schemes to apply. Like there are qualified loans or maybe schemes like PM Ujwala, Jandan, Yojana, Madura loans like. So this shows our using AI to make real government support accessibility, especially for women who don't know what they are eligible for. Next, cultural rooted. Tech-enabled system. Actually, it is not a app copy. It's a cultural root, tech-enabled ecosystem. What it means? You're not copying fintech apps or Paytm, Jar or Zeroda. Actually, we are building financial support ecosystem for women based on how they already save or borrow or learn or how to grow. Actually, blending it with a model tools like AI voice input and mobile dashboards, we are going to design she economy to deeply personal and inclusive. From the moment a woman signs up and our system understands her income level, location, and literacy, then only the relevant agents or activator whether she wants to save money, apply for schemes, start a business, or healthy. All of this powered by our supervisor agent, which makes the experience smooth and dynamic. Thank you. Next person.
Good morning, ma'am. Actually, now I'm going to say about the app's validation. Actually, we validated our app through not by the training any huge data sets or any models. We actually trained by scenario-based approach. That means we created the realistic user profiles like rural women with the different financial needs, and we used many rules and the AIs. And it is actually our testing is more practical and human centered one, not a technical one. And if when a user signs up with our app, they want to enter certain data like the income and the location and the jobs and the goals, and we treated with structured input test inputs. Then with the logics and AI rules, we provide the solutions. And then it actually we tested, we validated by individual unit testing components, like we tested every components, each and every components. Like actually for some users who are in the rural areas, they don't understand the languages Englishes, so we provide the voice interface so that they can understand and responding to the voice inputs. And then the scheme matching, we also suggest some of the schemes, government schemes which are right for their needs. And then the technical rules and regulations. And then actually it is a very realistic and the user centered way. And it also give clear explain about the clarity and ethics and transparency, and it is not based upon the performance. And actually we validated each and every component individually. Next,
Sorry to interrupt.
Next.
A minute left for presentation, so kindly wrap up accordingly.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, next we actually about the business value. It is actually it is not only the financial tool. It is also act as a coach and a translator and a guide for the women so who did not know about the savings and awareness and savings. So they can get to know about the rules and some guidance we will give. It is also very easy to understand, and also we gives the user instructions and in local languages. And we also help the women to build the habits of saving the money even with the small amounts. And also we educate about the government schemes and the loans rights, and then the financial options. So actually, it is designed for full real-time needs and lifestyles of undeserved women. It empowers the savings and then the confidence and then grow financially. Grow financially, and we also give the guidelines with the regional languages, and we also give the voice instructions. Next.
Just one thing, now that your time's up, I just wanted to check if the judge want them to complete, or should we just ask them to wrap up now?
Yeah, maybe just another minute where they and
Okay.
yeah.
So, okay, then I will just give a fast overview. So these are the recommendations. As PSF, we just implemented few things, and more further recommendations for is partnering
Ma'am,
with
it's not audible.
NGOs, and expanding she rooms and leveraging the capabilities. First, we want to integrate it in Tamil Nadu. This is what our plan is. And next, add the ration card SG IDs. And also, how the voice works is that based on the language dialect, we thought of integrating Indic LPE for local dialects. And ML-based personalizations as well as the recommendations. And the KPIs that we're going to use is the saving goal success, scheme usages, literacy progress, and she rooms retentions. And what are the key analysis for ethics AI? It is like voice and regionals ensures access for everyone. So there is no inclusions based on caste or economy or education levels, and it uses it transparent as recommendations provides a clear, voice-friendly explanations, and it is a privacy-first approach. And the potential challenges that we have is that the digital literacy, like a correct dialect of languages, and data and document accessibilities and dialect validations. So, and that, let me just give you guys the overview. So this is the thing I created. Like this is She Economy website, for example, for you for the demo. So user signs in, they ask about the questions. For the questions, and it can be also be interrupted. For using voice inputs, the user can also enter the information based on the voices and the preferred languages. I'll just skip it to it and explain all the features. So the first thing is that it provides some recommendations to clear the complete. First is the investment planner. The investment planner provides investment plans based on the questions it provides in investments, and an expense manager, like I'll just explain what it is. An expense manager in which based on the user preferences or user questions that we ask at the start of the websites, based on the income, the literacy levels, the goals, and how many dependents they have in their homes, and are they the first workers, and etc. Based on that expense can be tracked. Based on that, the user can ask for, like, for groceries, I have 3,000, I have to use 3,000 for this month. For utilities, for 5,000. So based on that, the user can log their expenses. And this is a goal planner. Goal planner was used to set financial goals. Provides an AI recommendation. For example, they want to save a fees for the student education next year, next academic year. So what are the plans they can do is what the recommendations provides. And micro credits are like getting small loans, because in rural areas, small loans are more enhanced. So I think so. So based on their eligibility and which provides based on the low, high, or medium risk. So they can see any platforms that is providing or any schemes for providing microcredit, and which is an insurance guide. So insurance guides provide the best insurance plans for them. And emergency fund is that an enhanced features where user can save for any need of emergency. So save a quite bit for emergency funds as well. And a business support is like where this business supports its users, like what type of business do they have, and provides an AI recommendations. And based on the AI recommendations, they gonna start the business. Like for registrations, we go for the offline official websites, and also for learning, we take it to the online free platforms which will teach them or guide them based on the preferred languages that they use. And this is a budget coach, and the scheme matches to find the schemes and whether they are eligible for that or not. It can be for government as well as the private schemes. And this she room is actually a women empower group. That is community where the group of women can join together and save their savings. And the more important thing which I told is a voice assistant. Like, the voice assistant can works, and based on the language that I selected, my whole thing will be changed for them for literal and precision. So you can guys hear that. So based on the questions that I click, it provides answers for them. So a voice assistant, for the first voice assistant, what we'll do is that it will just guide them. What are the features are there in this website? And what more they can do in that? This is what the voice assistant we got enabled. So for first, we just use two languages, which is Tamil and English. It works well both on Tamil as well as English. And this is the overall presentation.
Great, thanks, team. In the interest of time, I'll just jump to questions. I think great presentation, a lot of details. I think two major questions that I've had. One, how do you handle PII or privacy sensitive data, right? Aadhaar and all that information that you're capturing. How do you manage to handle it securely while you're sharing it with other resources?
So the thing is that we plan on doing it as for integrating the blockchain. As of first, we thought of integrating Ethereum-based blockchain networks, as we know, which is public to everyone, where which users' data, because we are using users' data, which can be sensitive and which needs to be protected. So based on that, for new user sign-ins, we get their information, right? Either for the Aadhaar or any ratios for OTC scanners and etc. These data will be logged and protected in the Ethereum. And then so we thought of using solve files to protect, and based on that we provide an hash codes for each of them. So it's like a chain of networks. So we thought of integrating blockchain for that actually.
Got it. All right. The other question that I had is, can you talk a little bit about the investment recommendation engine? Like, is that a ML based recommendation engine? Is it more rule based? How does it work?
The ML is works based, like first it works more based on rule based logic.
Okay.
Okay. So let me tell you how that works. For an example, like I have an user who wanted to investment. Who wanted to know how much they want to save and how much they want to invest and how much monthly expenses they are. The monthly expense and other things will all be taken directly from there. You tell us about sections, the user checking in questions. And after that, based on the risk, whether they want to take low risk, high risk, or medium risk, and based on that, it provides a recommendations plan, like of growth SIP, or like whether you want to invest in SIPs, goals, or funds, or stocks, or etc. Based on the user selections, it provides the recommendations.
Got it. All right. Great. I think that's all we had. Thank you so much, team.
Thank you.
Yes, team.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sorry, guys. Thank you so much, team. The team is AIWH 986. Yeah, thank you so much. And since we are already running late, I'll just move quickly to the next team, AIWH 116. I would request the team lead to come on camera and introduce the team and start the presentation.
Yeah, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Shall I start screening?
Yes, please do.
Okay. Okay. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is coming up.
Okay.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone. We are Team Sparklers, and we are here today to pitch our app and idea project, a unique solution designed to bring a sparkle into every woman's life. So, our aim is to basically enable financial excluded women, especially in rural areas. Like, for example, outskirts of Pune, there's a place named Pimpri Chinchwad. So the women live there, and for example, they are having some small businesses. So to improve financial literacy and build financial resilience among them by using AI and ML. So the app we have used is like we have built the app named Credit Saki, which is for empowering financial inclusion again. And the reason why we choose an app and not a website is because we don't have to visit the website and sign in again and again. That's why we have gone for an app, but we have also created the website as well. And the solution includes personalized credit insights, actionable financial improvement plans according to the income, savings, and all. Then the smart matching with the governmental schemes. And then we have, sorry, then we have bite-sized financial literacy tools as well. Just a second. I'm not doing this. Okay. And at last, we have researched in the area like around Pune. So we have come across multiple NGOs, for example, Y4D NGO, and we have Catalyst NGO and Lighthouse NGO as well. I have worked with all of these three NGOs last year. That's why I'm aware of these. And the impact our app is building is that it's bridging the credit gap for under-reserved women using behavioral data, AI, and grassroots partnerships to create sustainable financial empowerment. So the problem statement is that we are considering five major problems which a woman in rural area faces when she opens a business. So first is the lack of awareness of governmental schemes and loans. And the second is that whenever she wants to go for a loan, she must like have to give or provide a credit score. But if she doesn't had a credit card, then how can she provide credit score? So that's a problem. The third is poor understanding of the credits and loans. And then obviously most of the apps we have from governments or banks, they are mostly English oriented. And the fourth is that they need to alternate we need some alternate credit checks like id through digilocker, or maybe like the income certificates or ssg data also. So the preliminary analysis which we have done in the Pimpri Chinchwad area basically is that 80% of women do own smartphones, Android smartphones, and they do use UPI payments for their small businesses as well. But the problem is the literacy gaps remain despite high mobile uses. And the AI data, which is taking the input of SSG communities, SSG is basically self-help groups, they can predict the CIBIL score as well. So our focus is to shift from credit score to CIBIL score, that too by using unconventional data, not the conventional data which are generally used, like the transactional data, your records, and the payments records, and through credit cards or your business records. So to shift from that to behavioral data. And just a second. So let's meet Sunita Devi. She is a 38 years woman living in Pimpri Chinchwad, Maharashtra, and she owns a homemade pickles. Like she's a homemade pickle seller, and also she basically owns an Android smartphone as well. But she also wants to grow her business and expand it to a big level. But the pain points, like the difficulties which she faces, is that again the awareness about policies and to access financial tools. Like the thing is, even though a lot of women do want to take loans, but they are facing the problem that they might not get the loans or the amount which they want. So our app is basically having an ML model which can also predict whether their loan will be approval or not. Also, the amount which they can get from that the inputs which we have given. So this is our user journey of Credit Saki app. Basically, the user have to sign up and then sign in. So after that, there will be a DigiLocker verification so that genuine users can be there and for their security purposes as well. Then there are multiple features and scopes. Whatever a rural area, like whatever a woman having a small business living in a rural area can think of, we have basically built up every features in them, including schemes, analysis of their monthly expenditure, gains and profits. The MSME knowledge hub basically is the requirement. For example, let's say I am having a small business, okay, but I want to expand it. So for that, I do need an MSME certification, which would be good for my future expansion. Also, we have an AI chatbot assistant, and then language selector, obviously, for example, let's say our persona doesn't know English or Hindi, so she can just use the app in Marathi as well. So we have a loan generator or predictor, and then the SHG communities on basis of my locality on my GPS. There can be multiple SHGs on my locality. So I have the right to choose any of the SHG I want by seeing the members it has and the facilities it provides. And there's also an app navigation guide. For example, let's say I forgot how to use the app, so I can just go through that and then check the usage again. So let's just see the demo. Just confirm if the voice of the
Okay,
video
so
is
we can see
available.
that we are signing up,
Is it
and it's we can
audible?
change the language from English to Hindi as we are doing it right now. And then we can see that it has switched to Hindi, and similarly we can switch to another language as well. And also the thing is like, until and unless you don't sign up, you can't sign in. Also, if you are switching the tab when you are using the browser, so you will have to sign in again to the new tab. It's just for the security reasons which we have added. And again, you can see that the language we can change, like the multiple language features are there. Then we have to link it to DigiLocker just for verification purpose, so that genuine users will be registers and they should get benefited. And then again, through that DigiLocker verification, like after it, we will move forward. And so we can see that this is the dashboard, and we have multiple features. For example, let's say we are going to the financial analysis dashboard. So we just have to like give a rough amount, rough average of the monthly expenditure, monthly savings, and monthly gains or profits from our business. And then it will give us a pie chart and a graphical form as well. But the main idea is actually pie chart, because it's easy to, like get the idea. And then this is the AI powered loan generator. This is the ML model. So what we are doing here is, again, we are putting our monthly income, loan amount which we want, and the number of dependencies which we have, and the educational level of the, like the business person. And then these are the input according to which we will get the like basic analysis of the loan which we want to, or which we can get. And so we can see that in this first case, we are getting that we cannot be approved a loan. Now when I change the inputs or features, so we will get the result as per the input. And then we can see in the second case, we are having that we can get the loan. Now we will look into the government schemes finder. Basically, since these schemes are approved on the basis of state government, so we are inputting the state government and the type of loan which we want to get, and then it will show some schemes accordingly. Now this is the SSG community hub, which is self-help group community hub. So this will be based on the locality or location, which you can say, which like multiple SSG groups are there in a single location. So that's there. And then this is the MSME knowledge hub, which is basically showing that what are the requirements or prerequisite or documents which will be required for your MSME certifications and improvement. Then if let's say you don't know how to like run this app, so it has a chatbot as well to help you assist you. Also, it has a navigation guide of like how to go through the app and how to use the app in a proper way. And so this was our app. It has a profile section and some sliders to show the impact of the app which we have created.
Thank you. And so next. So I would like Vaishnavi to join in.
Yes, so this is the methodology section. So basically how we built the model. So for the data collection and cleaning part, so we have brought the data from different sources like the NGO forms and bank data and civil records and financial diaries. And we merged this data using a common identifier, which is a mobile number of a person. And then we cleaned the data for handling missing values and converted the non-numeric information like the employment type or SHG status into numbers, so the model can understand it. So for the model selection, we have selected two models, which is a random forest regressor and XGBoost. So our goal is to predict whether a woman is ready for a loan, how she can improve her chances. So we have used two types. So a regression model to predict her credit score or CIBIL score, and a classification model to check if the loan should be approved or not. And for that, the models, why for the question being why we use models, so random forest and XGBoost. The random forest we used for combining the large data set, but we found out that the data set is so large that it becomes very slow. So for to improvement purpose, we use the XGBoost regressor. It has a high accuracy than the random forest, and we also it also learns from the errors of the previous trees, and like fits the overfitting as well. And for the early stage prototyping, we have used the random forest, and for the best performance and for fine deployment, we have used the XGBoost. Then coming to the feature importance, what mattered most for the credit eligibility. So we found out that income stability is important, and saving to expense ratio is also important. And the self-help group membership is also important for the rural peoples. And digital ID like the PAN card in DigiLocker is also important. So the outcome which we have achieved is that our loan eligibility model gives the 93% of the accuracy in predicting if a woman can get a credit or not. So Smart Scheme Recommender also suggests the central state schemes for the best user based on her profile. So next slide.
Hi, team. We are already up 10 minutes, so quickly just wrap it up.
Okay, okay. So for the deployment part, we have used the UX and usability, which is conversational UX. And for the front end part, we have used the Next.js, and we have also hosted this on the Vercel. And for the backend part, we have used the Node.js, and for database and connection and authentication part, we have used the Firebase. So, and for the mobile view, so we have used the web view wrapper model, so we don't need to build it from the scratch. And for the machine learning integration part, we trained a credit scoring model using a real world data having a financial behavior like the income and UPI usage, repayments, and SHG membership. So this model runs using a Flask, which is a Python tool, and we have deployed via the Flask and integrated our Node.js backend for real-time app insights. So this is the data set that we have used, and also the features that we have chosen for our credit scores. And this is proving this works, which is accuracy part. We have gained the 93% of the accuracy. And for possible revenue streams, for being the question from where we will get the revenues from the NGO and organizer membership, and we add minimal ad features, and also we have added the ad removal premium also, so they can remove the ad using the premium, and also affiliate the partnership, and also we have API licensing for the partners. So yes.
So this is our future scope, which we have decided to move on with the project. Basically, we can integrate the eKYCs as well. And for training the model with more accuracy, we can use real-time feedback loops by the users. So yeah, I think eKYC will help us a lot in this case as well. And also we can use the audible like voice feature for visually impaired women as well. And this is the credit disbursement estimate, like a rough estimate by using by giving some inputs. We have researched that this can be a rough estimate because not all of the women can get the loan. So, and this is just a flow chart. These are link. Yeah, that's it for the presentation. Thank you.
Cool. Great presentation, people. Have a couple of questions. One, you talk about income stability feature being really important when it comes to credit scoring, right? What exactly does, like, how do you calculate income stability? Like, I understand income as a feature in the model makes sense, but how are you incorporating stability in that feature? Am I audible? Not audible?
Ma'am, can you
You are
repeat the
audible,
question
Rakesh.
again?
Yeah. So if you go back to that slide where you have the important features for credit scoring, right? There's a block on the right in which it says income stability is one of the most important features when it comes to credit scoring. The one before it, yeah. What is the income stability feature? Income as a feature, I understand that. What is your monthly income, let's say? How do you incorporate stability? Like, how are you calculating stability in income?
Through the pie chart, like when we are generating that
Actually,
pie chart.
Actually, the income stability we mean is actually the person should be stable by the income. Suppose if someone is earning, and like we can say the income should be stable for calculating that. If we are seeing that varying income, then the stability is not there. Then the prediction model becomes not accurate that much. But we can say that. The person may not get that much of the loan, like the credit score
Yeah.
will be
I
less and like
I
that.
understand the meaning of income stability, but how do you
Yes.
calculate it in a mathematical feature? Is my question. Like you are saying that somebody might be earning what is less, what is more, what is a stable income? Like it could be 1,000 rupees per month is also stable if I'm earning that for let's say 10, 12 years because that's how much I earn and that works for me. 10,000 rupees a month, zero the other day, zero another month, then maybe 5,000 another month. That probably is unstable, but how do you calculate it from a mathematical standpoint?
Like the
Uh,
ratio from the
so
savings to income.
Yes, so basically, like we can see, like we can calculate by by seeing their loan, like loan percent income. So we can take their loan amount and the annual income, and then multiply it with, like, if someone earns 5 lakh per year and they are taking a loan of 1,000, like 1 lakh. So the loan percent income we are calculating here, so which is a 20%. So why it's important? Because a lower percentage, which is 10 to 20% is good. So it's like affordable for that. That's how the stability is also calculated by that.
Okay, got it. And the other question that I had was on the smart scheme recommender. How does that work? Is that like how do you map schemes to people looking for loans? What are
So
the
they
criteria? Is it AI based? Is it rule based?
No, it's actually API based. So what we have researched is that generally these schemes, even though union government, like the central government passes these schemes, but there are multiple schemes based on state governments. So basically you will have to, like in the form you will have to input your state and then the type of scheme or loan you want, whether is it business related or maybe it's personal or maybe it's for educational loan or something. So according to that it will like from Setu API we have tried to fetch the data from that Setu API, and the API calls it, and through that it's showing the available schemes which that women is eligible for.
Got it. Thank you. Over to you, Sanjali, if you have any questions.
Uh, okay, so I mean, just out of curiosity, I wanted to know who has designed the app. Do you have any specific one who has designed the app? If yes, how did you do it? Did you use Figma or any other application for that? Because it was quite impressive.
Actually, like since I live in the Pimpri-Chinchwad area as well, so like the thing is, I have asked like a woman who is like I guess she has a shop around me. So I've asked like what are the problems, and also she said ki these are the problems. So according to that, I have thought of the features ki like these features will be really helpful for her. So that way.
No, I mean, this was not a satisfactory answer, to be honest.
Okay.
I just wanted to know, do you have any specific one who has good UI UX skills, who has used any platform like Figma or something to
Yeah, we
create?
had used Figma earlier, and then just a second,
So
the
you
flow
you
chart.
okay? So you designed the app on your own.
Yeah. like the design and the UI part, and my friends have gone for backend and integration, the ML model.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's all I wanted to know.
Great. I think we're all done. Ready? Over to you.
Great. So thank you so much, team. The judges will take around 5-10 minutes. They will be back with us with the final results. In the meantime, you guys will be stuck with me. So what we can do is, it will be great to hear some of you guys' feedback while the judges are going back. So judges, these were the only 5 teams that we had. I think we are done with the 5 presentations. Before the judges go, is there any questions you guys have from our judges before they go to the final discussion for the results? Okay, I think we are good then. So Snigdha Sanjani will hear from you guys in like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys are, yeah, great.
Thanks, Paddy.
Thanks, everyone. We'll be back soon.
Okay, so guys, while the judges are coming back, we see that all of you had some amazing ideas, and we started this journey way back in July, beginning of July, when you guys registered, they gave the idea. So I would like to go to each of the teams one by one and try to understand how did you come up with these ideas. So, I'll just start with the first team which presented. Can you just tell me which was the team? The first team which presented, it was, I guess, 984.
984, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes. So if you can just tell me, how did you come up with this idea? What was the initial thought behind what you saw? Maybe you must have seen this problem but faced by somebody. You must have personally seen it or seen it in the nearby, read about the story. So this is the kind of feedback I would like to hear from you. Thing I would like to hear from you.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. So this was Rapidiva, and our team basically, so we are from Chennai, and basically, there's like autos and Rapidos and Ola, Uber, like we all use. However, not many women drive these autos. Though some autos, like, since they're from the family, some women drivers also use the autos. But since like I mentioned, on Women's Day, Chief Minister actually launched Pink Auto specifically for women drivers and also for like female passengers as well. And once I think I was coming from college and we really needed an auto and we couldn't book one. So we just saw this Pink Auto and she was just like trying to help us. She like gestured and we were like, oh, okay, cool. And she was like, me and my friend were there. She was also my classmate. So we were like, okay, Akka, like what's this about? It was fully pink and she was like, super enthusiastic and she was on the go. So she was just telling us about this auto and how it's catered to them and how it's actually helping them. And they've like helping also many children like from schools drop them and pick them up, and it's helping them in that way. And like my other teammate also mentioned that it was only based on how they knew them personally. So or they have like specific areas that they cover. So they also mentioned that if there was an app like Ola or Uber Mari, if there was an app, they had an app like that, it would be more helpful for them to reach out to more customers and also help them financially as well. And this we came across this hackathon like right on time, and it was like the perfect opportunity. And I think like when we collaborated, the team made such a great effort, and we were just constantly super excited and like going on about it. And we were like, I think,
Yes.
yeah, thinking about the team's name, and we had like different ideas, and we were like, okay, I think Rapid Diva will like all of them was just like very suited on that.
That's great, guys. Like at
Yeah.
this stage, if you're thinking if you had such a broad perspective of looking at things, it's amazing. I'm sure you're going to get like a lot more achievements in your future life, and you'll have like amazing career. So
Thank you.
yeah,
Yeah.
just want to hear from the other team, Sen Fight One. I think yours were the idea around the Rajasthan women. You mentioned about that, the NGO that you had for the women's who were looking for business, right?
Hello.
Yes. Hi, Nisha.
Hi. For our team, we came up with the idea based on the problem statement. The problem statement tells us how to include women financially. So many women in the urban area are already included financially. So we thought about how to include the rural women. And then step by step we came up like, okay, if we want to include rural India, we want to provide them means, like they don't know how to write, or maybe they don't have internet
Yeah.
access, so those writing in their own language, then output in their language, then the voice feature. And then as we thought that maybe they want to give their business an edge, so we thought about an AI mentor telling them, yes, your idea is feasible, you can do it. And then after discussing their idea, they can register their idea with us, and also find NGOs that can support them, also learn about the skills for their idea, the skills they need. So it's like a step by step process. We came up with it by your problem statement only. Thinking
Yeah.
upon brainstorming on your problem statement helped us a lot.
Great, great. Good. So yeah, I'm thinking in the phase two, you're planning to do this audio also, right? Right now you only have the
Yeah,
writing and okay, that's good.
yeah.
Good to know that. Okay, moving to the 878. If one of you can come on camera and explain about what was your thought process. Yes, you're here.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Actually,
Hello.
this actually came from my home itself. When I look at my mom, she is a literate woman. She is not illiterate woman. She is highly educated, but still she finds it difficult to use these complex e-commerce websites, even to order products. So from there, that comes in our mind that since ordering is so much difficult for women who doesn't know how to use tech, so it will be more difficult for those women who are selling their products, who doesn't even
Yeah.
know that their business can grow like in this way. There are so many NGOs who help them for business registration, so many chatbots, so many solutions already available in marketplaces that help them how to register their business, or how to, you know, government schemes, make them aware about government schemes. But what actually they need is a help hand. So our first step into the digital world, who is going to support them, how to grow their business, how to teach
Yeah.
them, how to make them aware about these advantages. So from there comes in our mind that, and also so many e-commerce websites provide their free or paid APIs, but nobody is using those APIs to auto list their products. From there comes in our mind like, why not we use this untouched part of the AI technology and use this as a tool for women for automating their product listings, their advertisement and everything. And moreover, when I show this product to my father as well, she said, okay, so now the advertisement of our factory goes to your hands. You are going to automate the messages to all of us. क्योंकि
Yeah.
वो सब चीजें अपने आप से ऑटोमेट हो रहा है, ऑटोमेट लिस्टिंग्स हो रही है, तो he said that you are going to do this from now onwards. So it's like it's going to help the women, everyone, and women has doesn't have to do much. She has to speak to the app in a way she speaks to her family members or her
Yeah.
other members, and her business will automatically grow. So from there,
That's
that idea comes in our mind.
Yeah, I've seen like parents when once they realize that, oh wow, it's actually beneficial, once they start using it, then only they will realize the importance of it. Other than that, they are very reluctant. Yes, I totally agree.
That's why we saw this idea that see, the first step is very hard to take, and we make this first step of them in the digital world very easy.
Yeah, that's good. Great, great to know that. I think we would like to hear from other teams also. 896. Is there somebody here?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, hi. So let me tell you how the
Yes.
idea has been used for me. The thing is, like as I told, I worked in an NGOs. I work as of now. I volunteer in many NGO activities right now, as for drug free, sort of like tutoring students, or for going on campaigns and providing
Yeah.
women empowerments and everything. So on that note, I for like on my April, I think so. Yeah, exactly April. At that, I volunteered in a Siritolil NGO where we have to go for a village and tutor students. Basically, I'm in college. That doesn't mean I'm tutoring 12. I'm just tutoring the fifth standard, sixth standard students of how this technology has been leveraged.
Yeah.
As I from the engineering department of artificial intelligence, I just want to teach them of how the technology works. While I was there, I met a woman. It was like she was crying. The daughter was crying, and her mother was crying. It was just like my head of the volunteer department has gone through them and asked what is wrong. Then that the thing that she says that I have three daughters and I want to educate them, and I'm a single mother and I don't know how to. Is what I found. And I joined them in a government college, which is a less fee. But
Yeah.
For her, belief is that the only assets that she can give to her children's are education. And she want to provide a high technical educations for them to stand on their own, not to suffer like her, is what I thought is. And then her head was like, they have many government schemes for us. You're a single parent and a single mother having three children. There are many schemes for you. And she says that, yeah, sir, I know there are schemes. There are many communities, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid to take a step because in a village, no, in a village, illiterate, being an illiterate and being in a village, she was afraid because she didn't want to take a risk being with the children. She have to take care of three children. And that is why the thought, I was like, we have the feeling. And that's a good part I have to say is that our community, our NGO has taken care of them. And these three children are now studying at an international school, which is so proud for me to tell. Because our head was so inspired because she's not doing, her mother is not doing a one job. She was sewing, tailoring, and at the school, she was sweeping, and she was also helping cooking. She is taking the way, she's like searching any ways where she can earn money. Because the only thing that still rings in my mind is that I'm a woman. I suffered and I'm standing there, but I don't want my children to suffer. And I want the only asset that I'm going to bring to my children are the educations which can land on them. So that's where I wanted to create, and also the hackathon has been proposed. It's like the thought has been lingering. So there's that I want to make all the women there a promise. Just like I want to build this free economy for her and for millions of peoples like her, which where no woman should be excluded from opportunity because she can't type or read. So this is where the idea has been originated actually.
That is so great. I can see the passion, the way you are speaking, it clearly shows the passion behind the idea that you put together. So yeah, it's
Yes.
amazing, amazing to hear your stories. So yeah, we have one more team. We have the results also, but before that, I would like to give the stage to the last team, 116. I know we already have the result, but still, we'll take like 2 minutes to hear the thought behind your idea. What went behind your idea? How did you come up with this? What you saw in your real life?
Yeah, so yeah, to start with, I have traveled to 4 states till now, and everywhere I go, I just see that even though people are literate, we have a large number of we have a large number of schemes helping single women or women entrepreneurs and starting them. To begin with, we have a lot of opportunities, but we are not sure if people are aware of that, and to leverage this is the major drawback which we are facing right now. When we heard of the hackathon, we just thought of the first basics is that our target audience are rural women who want to like the self-help groups or the chit funds which they keep, and we have to provide a platform for that. And the breaking point came when we thought of the government schemes which are going in waste. There are people who are misusing them for their own comfort, but it's the main point for the women to use them. So at that point we came to what we say a stop, and looked around us and spoke to people, and we came to know that however literate they are not updated with the schemes. Only the people who are interested in government uh, alliances or like the politics are at least aware of few which come in and go. So we thought this app can be a doorway for them to let them know we have a large way of opportunities. We have a number of opportunities to grab and not suffer in the rural area with the lowest income. And being a woman doesn't mean she has to stay back, right?
Yeah, of course. That's
Yeah,
great. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for sharing your thoughts behind it. And in the meantime, we also have the winners. So let me just reveal it one by one. Yes. So here we go. Okay, before I go into it, I know once we announce the result, you lose the track of it. But this is the feedback form we'll be sharing with you guys. It'll be really great to have feedback of you guys on the hackathon. How was your journey? You can submit it by end of today. Now, we'll start in the reverse order. I'll first announce the second runner-up. So the second runner-up for us will be just a minute. Yes, the second runner-up is Team AIWH 116 Sparklers. And what I would like to do here is, before moving to the next stage, you can come and actually show your excitement also. You just spoke about how encourage or what encouraged your idea. Are you happy with it? Yeah. So yeah,
Yes, we
congratulations once
are.
again.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, great. Congratulations once again. So you are the second runner-up. It's a great opportunity. We had more than 6,000 registrations, which had more than 1,000 teams. We saw more than 700 ideas, and you are basically the one in the top three. So as you can see, you should be very proud of yourself.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Coming to the first runner-up, we have Team AIWH 984, which is Rapidiva. So yeah, guys, amazing work. Congratulations. And like this time for you too, all the top three teams, you are almost on the same podium. It's just like I mentioned earlier, also just an order. You have among all the 700 ideas, you're already in the top three. So yeah, congratulations once again. Now, I
Thank you
know
so much.
the winners is the most awaited result. So that's the winning team. 878 stack overload. So yeah, once again, congratulations, teams. And you can actually come on camera, show your excitement to us.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, great. Congratulations again. So yes, with that, we will wrap it up. As next steps, it just, keep an eye on your emails. You'll receive our email for the prize money distribution details. We will also let you know about the future programs, the next steps over email only. So with that, I don't want to close it right before we get some words from judges also. Since we have both of them here, we would like to hear back from you. How are the ideas? And if you want to share something about it.
Absolutely. Thanks, Vedi. I think first of all, thank you to Vedi for organizing such a great event. She's been our partner all throughout, and I think it's been an incredible journey. So thank you, Vedi, for
Thank you so
everything that you do. To the teams, I think I've said it before, it's been very, very humbling to be a part of the whole process. I've seen incredible talent, I've seen incredible people, the future of tech, right? That's what we're here to inspire and hopefully inspire a couple of people like you to join the tech industry going forward. And I see a ton of potential. Thank you so much for spending the time to do this with us. And yeah, all the best, I think, for everything that you do in the future. I hope our paths cross again. Worldwide is a great place to work if you're ever interested. But yeah, definitely. I think great job, everyone. Thank you so much for your time.
Sanjali, do you want to share something?
So first of all, congratulations to everyone. Everyone did a wonderful job. It was an incredible journey for me and Snigdha to be a part of this. And you guys have a lot of potential, I must say. Keep doing that. And thanks a lot, Vedi, for arranging this event. It was
Thank
really
you
good.
so much. Yeah. Thank you so much. So, guys, one more thing. The winning team, we will announce some other steps for you guys. You will be provided or facilitated this opportunity to visit WWT in the month of September. I'll share more details with you later. And before we drop, I want to take a photo of everybody. So I would really request all to come on camera and you will get a pop-up on your screen. So you can just, adjust yourself and you can just click on allow. So you'll be able to take a photo. I still waiting for others to take a photo. Abhinaya, Divya, Neha, Shivani.
Ma'am, do we have to like do any other process Like, what did you mention about allow photo?
Oh, so you must get a screen pop-up where you can actually take a photo for yourself. Let me just see if you, yeah, I think for you, let me just see if I have received it. No, I haven't received from you guys yet.
Oh, ma'am, there is nothing on my screen actually.
Oh. That's weird. So, did you guys, did anybody else got that pop-up on your screen to take a photo? Yeah,
Yes.
see, we did that.
Fine, I don't know.
Weird. Yeah, I'm not sure if there is other way. Let me just send it to you one-on-one. Do you see anything now? No, right? Yeah, that's okay. You're on me. That's okay. I think I won't take a lot of time of you guys. So yes, thank you so much. And I'll share these photos with you.
Thanks, everyone.
everyone.
All the
Bye-bye.
best, guys.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.